reshuffles cabinet, sacks 2 ministers. Governor Ben Ayade appoints 500 APC members. Plus, Nigerian Association of Microbiology Students converge on Calabar, focuses on relevance of microorganisms in medicine, agriculture, and pharmaceuticals. Details shortly. Good evening. Welcome to the news at 7. I am Erika Ivi. Now the news in full. A minor cabinet reshuffle has announced by President Muhammadu Buhari. Minister of Agriculture Mohammed Sabo Nanono and that of Power Saleh Maman have been relieved of their positions. Minister of State for Works and Housing Abubakar Aliyu is now the Minister of Power, while Dr. Mohammed Mahmoud has been redeployed from the Ministry of Environment to that of Agriculture. The Ijaw community in Abuja and northern Nigeria appreciate President Muhammadu Buhari and the Minister of State Petroleum Resources, Timipre Silva, for signing the Petroleum Industry Bill into law. The law, the community notes, is the first of its kind that has structured the right of the Niger Delta people and brought to fore the right benefits of the oil and gas industry of first-line charge, drawing directly from source of co-owners of the industry. The Ijaw community says it is instructive that the 3% allocated to host communities is a far cry from the basic minimum expectation, but hopes for better concessions. Moving on. The state governor Ben Ayade has approved the immediate engagement of 500 members of the All Progressive Congress, APC, in fulfillment of his promise. The appointed members are to proceed to their respective local governments of origin for documentation. The appointments cover all the 18 local government areas of the state, with each local government area getting between 25 to 30 persons on the list. And away from the states, the establishment of a naval base in Kano is part of strategies to boost operations of the Nigerian Armed Forces toward protecting the nation's territorial integrity and keeping it as one entity. Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awal Zubairu Gambo, stated these when he called on Kano State Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje in his office. Abdullahi Mustafa reports.
For the past 1 week, Kano has been witnessing massive presence of naval officers. This is the first time many residents are seeing this category of the armed forces personnel whose primary area of operations is in the coastal states. They are in Kano for the 2021 Chief of Naval Staff Annual Conference to be hosted by the state. This unplanned establishment of an operational base in Kano were issues the Chief of Naval Staff discussed with Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje.
An acting commander has been appointed for the base in the person of Captain Al-Hassan, who has just completed his strategic course at the National Defense College.
Making the whole Nigeria believe that Kano is peaceful.
Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, who expressed appreciation for making Kano the preferred venue for the Chief of Naval Staff Annual Conference, assured of the state government's support towards actualization of the Kano Naval Base. In Kano, Abdullahi Mustafa, NTA News.
The end is in sight for the perennial boundary disputes between Benue and Nasarawa states as stakeholders converge on Lafia, the Nasarawa state's capital, for an action plan. Correspondent Joshua Kingo reports that the Director General National Boundary Commission, Adamu Adaji, was also in attendance.
It could be recalled that the socio-cultural ties between Benue and Nasarawa states have severally come under threat due to the cross-border conflicts between the two neighbors. The latest meeting is therefore seeking an end to this in order to restore the age-long cordial relationship.
This meeting came up as a result of the concerns jointly raised by the two states.
We know where the boundary is. But of course, as time evolved and elapsed, you discover that a lot of developments are taking place.
Advocacy on adequate sensitization, use of legal instruments, and dialogue in the implementation of boundary demarcation to end the lingering disputes dominated the meeting. Director General National Boundary Commission Adamu Adaje, who traced the boundary demarcation between Nasarawa and Benue states to colonial masters through provinces and districts, said the Commission has attempted severally to demarcate the boundary between the two states without success.
We are here to discuss the limits of Nasarawa State and the limits of Benue State. That limit must be clearly defined.
Participants call for the establishment of boundary dispute resolution mechanism as well as inclusion of youths in the implementation of boundary demarcation. Joshua Chibu, Nta.
You're watching news reaching you from the studio of Nta Calabar. You can also watch this newscast from our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NTA Calabar. More news when we return. Don't go away.
As news breaks from the north, south, east and west of Nigeria, we bring it to you. News from the length and breadth of Cross River State is sent to you via this channel.
With movers and shakers in various spheres of influence talking to us, we carve a niche and showcase our experience in broadcasting, because it's NTA Calabar before others.
You can't get this anywhere else. It's only here on NTA Calabar News, showing at this times 3 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 7 p.m. every day. NTA Calabar News. Our experience counts.
Welcome back. The Nigerian Association of Microbiology Students of the University of Calabar has been advised on the relevance of microorganisms in the development of medicine, agriculture, and pharmaceuticals. This was at the National Conference of the Association for the year 2021, which had as its theme Micro-Transformers, the potential of microorganisms in waste to wealth and renewable energy, prospects and challenges. Blessing Frank was there for NTA News.
Microorganisms are natural decomposers with abilities to utilize diverse types of organic substances as a source of energy and convert toxic ones to harmless products. The conversion of these microorganisms in waste to wealth and renewable energy due to the potential it possesses is the reason for this gathering of microbiologists and students from across universities in the country on the campus of the University of Calabar. Professor Bassi Ernest, a lecturer in the Department of Microbiology in the University of Calabar, says Nigerians need to develop global and indigenous technologies to help grow the raw material in Nigeria to sustainable wealth.
Life would not have been sustained, or life would not have existed on planet Earth if God had not created or introduced micro-transformers, which is our friend, microorganisms. This is because they have played roles in transforming and revolutionizing the world.
Participants are glad for the enlightenment that microorganisms can be transformed as raw materials and other useful products.
Being a microbiologist or coming for a conference, you get to know more. You get to meet people.
My expectation is to be much more equipped with the knowledge that we have not had in a while.
I'm enlightened on knowing that microorganisms are not just what we know them as based on health mostly, because most people, when you talk about microorganisms, they know it as health, the aspect of health, than on other aspects.
One of the benefits I feel that this conference will bring to students, one, sense of unity. So that is what I know, that with this gathering or this conference we had today, we'll be able to know this prospect and then see the importance of microbiologists and also microorganisms to our environment.
Nigerian Association of Microbiology Students, NAMS, holding at the University of Calabar, is expected to end on Saturday, 4th of September 2021, with far-reaching decisions to develop the country's science and agricultural sectors. In Calabar, Blessing Frank, NTA News.
Nigerian Television Authority commitment to promoting peaceful and harmonious coexistence continue to attract more partnership from like-minded organizations. Correspondent Kim Cox reports.
Nta Kafanchang is back and stronger. Come with me.
A modest celebration for what stakeholders take turns to describe as outstanding achievement to the NTA and Southern Kaduna community. Recall a fire incident some 9 years ago gutted studio and vital equipments which affected operations. The narrative has changed now as Nigeria Early Recovery Initiative NERI renovated the station structures, including office complex, burned down studio, and installed digital equipment across all the areas of value chain. NERI is involved in peace-building mechanisms and expects broadcasts of peace messages, including Zaman Lafiya Tare and living peacefully together, among other engagements to engender harmonious coexistence and development. Immediate past chairman of Jama'a Local Government Council, Peter Danjuma Averik, who facilitated the project, appreciates NERI for living up to expectations.
So that people will understand the policies and programs of government,
and continually air the Zaman Lafia program, which the NERI USAID OTI has brought down to Southern Kaduna.
We should be able to have regular programs that women will feature.
I urge the manager and the staff, they should take care of this place.
In a message, NTA Director General Yakubu Ibn Muhammad, represented by Zonal Director Kaduna Network Center Hamza Musa Makarfi, says the organization is committed to unity and peaceful coexistence of the country.
I appreciate NERI for this wonderful partnership and promise the Southern Kaduna community that this station is theirs. It's theirs for the promotion of peace, for the promotion of development.
NTA Kafanchang was inaugurated in 2003 to facilitate community development of Southern Kaduna. From Kafanchang, Kim Gotts, NTA News.
Backyard or urban farming, do you remember those years of its existence? Is it still common practice around your homes or neighborhood? Well, Godwin Analegu went round the Makurdi metropolis and its suburbs to find out if this practice has over the years gone into extinction, not minding its importance toward enhancing food security.
Makurdi, the Benue State capital, located in the north-central region of Nigeria, is a fast-growing town in the country. The fertile arable land, which is suitable for the production of almost all food crops, provides the opportunity for its residents, especially those in the civil service and other white-collar jobs, to engage in agriculture during their spare time. It is in furtherance to this that the governor of the state, Samuel Otum, declared Thursdays and Fridays in the months of July and August as work-free days to enable workers to go to the farm and support their families. Most of these farmers who could not go to their farms for sundry reasons make use of the open and undeveloped plots of land within their places of residence to engage in backyard farming to provide some of the immediate basic food needs of the family. Matthias Mary Aga, a civil servant, is among many others who have been in the practice for over a decade.
If you continue buying day by day,
it will not help me. So for the children, for any time they feel hungry, they just got it from the farm and eat. Sometimes it will be raining. You cannot go far, but you still need to eat. So you can go to the backyard quickly to get something for your people.
The vegetable you plant within the backyard, it gives you money. Quickly sell to others and get some money out of it.
However, this system of farming, which used to be common in the past, seems to be giving way as open spaces within the residential properties are being developed. Also, children who used to take pleasure in engaging in backyard farming seem to have found more interesting pastimes.
Because we don't have a backyard farm, so we don't need to assist them to do all those backyard farm.
I know about backyard farming. I farm pepper, okra, sugarcane, and other little things.
From the responses of our respondents, it is now important to engage in one agriculture or another around our surroundings to support our family income. From Makudi, Godwin, Inalebu, NTA News.
We draw the curtain tonight. But before we go, a recap of the top stories. President Muhammadu Buhari has reshuffled his cabinet by sacking the Ministers of Agriculture, Mohammed Sabo Nanono, and his power counterpart, Saleh Maman, while the Minister of State for Works and Housing is now the new Minister of Power, and Dr. Mohammed Mahmoud has been redeployed from the Ministry of Environment to Agriculture. Governor Ben Ayade, in fulfillment of his promise, when he defected from the PDP, has appointed 500 APC members to various offices and instructed to commence their documentation process immediately. You also heard in the news that the Nigerian Association of Microbiology Students at its 2021 National Conference at the University of Calabar focuses on the development of medicine, agriculture, and pharmaceuticals. That is the news. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Good night.